July 20th. This is one day after Affliction Band, and if you're listening to us live, then you're lucky because it doesn't get any better than this. Since Trigg and I have started about a year ago, we've been trying to get this gentleman on the show, obviously because he's an international star. Doesn't come over very often. It's nearly impossible, but finally we pinned him down. We got him, and what better than right after winning the initial WAMA Heavyweight Championship of the world. And of course, he was the headliner on this Affliction Band card that took place last night. His win over Tim Sylvia was just incredible, out of this world. Trigg, you probably used I don't know how many adjectives to describe it last night, and you know what? I'll let you keep going with it.
Well, for us, obviously being part of the Affliction card, when you get a guy like Fedor to headline it, but not to mention Golovsky and Rothwell and the rest of the team on there, it actually made it, a really good night of event. But of course, I've been following Fedor since Pride days for 5 years now, and then I got to work with him for 2 years. So for me, it was a little bit more special to watch him. I've been telling everybody for years, this guy is by far, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. Everybody in America doesn't really get to see him, so I think I'm just making crap up and spewing shit out of my mouth. Last night, they got to see the way that he handled Tim Sylvia, who's a great former UFC champ. He's not some slouch. I know people don't like him. Tim's actually really really nice guy. I know people have problems with the way he fights because he always goes out there and ends up winning these 5-round decisions. But Tim is a very, very smart fighter for his style, his technique, his abilities. He's very smart about that. I said the biggest problem with Fedor and Tim fighting is the fact that this is the first time that Fedor's going to fight somebody with an 8-inch reach that actually knows how to use it. Most guys, Semi Schultz didn't know how to use it. Hungman Choi didn't know how to use it. Tim Sylvia knew how to use his 8-inch reach and his power and his strength. 36 seconds into it, the fight's over. It's a dominant factor. You cannot argue any longer. Randy Couture, George St. Pierre, BJ Penn, Anderson Silva, Fedor Emelianenko, all being argued as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Fedor is obviously that choice, just by record alone. Let's not put anything else in there. Just by record alone, he's still undefeated. He fought Krokop in his prime. He fought Nogueira in his prime. He's fighting Tim Sylvia in his prime. He's fought all the best guys in their prime. The only fights that haven't happened yet, Barnett and Couture. Those are the only 2 fights that haven't happened yet, and they will happen eventually. When is the question?
Right.
Pound for pound, the best fighter, the most exciting fighter, and the guy that proves any body type can fight. Fedor Emelianenko, because when he walks in, he looks like he just woke up. Fedor looks like I just woke up from a nap. Oh, it's time to fight. He takes you out.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Fedor, there's just not many things we can say that can describe how great you are. Welcome to Tag Radio. We appreciate you coming on our show. And congratulations on last night. We can't stop talking about it. It was a great performance.
Thank you very much.
It was an easy performance. It was. How do you make it look so easy? Is it preparation? Is it your athletic skills just that far above everybody else? Is it a combination?
Как ты мог сделать это так легко? Выглядело это очень легко. Для тебя это подготовка, это твои какие-то такие секреты, таланты, skills.
Но всегда хочется закончить бой красиво и как можно быстрее. Для этого выполняется большая работа, очень много тренируемся, чтобы побеждать как можно быстрее и красивее.
I always been trying to show the good fight and make the fight fast and strong and faster than longer fight. So for that we are preparing, we are training, we are conducting, preparation to show the beautiful and interesting fight and to win faster.
Well, he did an excellent job last night. You did an amazing job, Fedor. People were on their feet screaming your name. How does that feel to just know, all these people think so much of your skills? Is it overwhelming at times?
Это иногда просто перегружает твое сознание, такое восприятие публики, криков, поддержки,
Ну да, конечно, я был очень удивлен и очень приятно было, что публика болела за меня. И вдвойне приятно, что я порадовал своих фанов, своих болельщиков. Большое им спасибо за поддержку.
I was kindly surprised of the attention of the audience, how they met me, how they warmed me. It was amazing. I'm very grateful and thank you so much to the audience.
As much as the audience tried to turn it into Russia versus USA. There was a couple instances where the Russian flags came out, and then some people said USA. No. Everybody loved Fedor. You know what I mean? Did he hear any of that, or does that even can he hear anything that's going on, or is he just focused on his opponent?
Ты, если так сказать, главную идею всего, что он сказал, что во время этих криков ты в бою был, ты вообще мог разделить, как кто-то пытался крикнуть USA, это все как-то потихло, и в основном стали кричать «Россия, Россия», или ты весь был сфокусирован в бой, что ты не мог этого слышать?
Нет, конечно, я слышал перед боем, как скандировали «Россия» и скандировали мое имя. Но во время боя я немножко отключился и не слышал. Но после боя тоже было приятно слышать.
Yeah, before the fight, he heard his name, and yeah, definitely before the fight, and then after the fight. During the fight, no, he was focused on the other ties.
Fair enough. Now I gotta ask, because there's in America, we make a lot bigger deals of stuff that really aren't. There's a little thing going on in the back. They're saying that Alexander and Fedor don't get along because they don't train together. You know, people forget how big Russia is. One guy lives in St. Petersburg. One guy lives way out in the country. There's 900 miles, essentially 1,000 kilometers from each other. The question is, it's not the fact that you guys that Alexander and Fedor don't train together because you don't like each other. It's just because of location. There's no problem in the family between Fedor and his brother.
Не сокращать весь вопрос, что у вас 9 тысяч лет, ну опять про брата и тебя и отношения, то есть 9 тысяч, там сколько километров вас друг от друга разделяет, и вы не тренируетесь вместе. У американцев из маленькой проблемы делают большую, и вот у них вопрос, это на самом деле какие-то отношения или просто расстояние, из-за этого вы не вместе?
Да нет, просто мы, как бы сказать, у нас разные дороги. Александр выбрал свою, я двигаюсь по своей. Александр захотел тренироваться у других тренеров, и в принципе он двигается своей дорогой и работает с другими людьми. Я работаю со своей прежней командой, со своими тренерами, и со своими воспитанниками, молодыми ребятами. Поэтому просто между нами расстояние, и у нас разные команды.
So basically there is not about the relationship, it's all about that we have our own ways to go. So I have my own coaches, and it happened to be that Alexander chose their own way, and he has his own coaches, and Fedor, as you say, and Fedor, as we say, he keeps his own coaches from a long time, from childhood, right? С твоего детства они, твои тренера. So basically, so he stays with them. And it's just two different ways, and of course the location, the distance.
So there you have it. There's no problem. Stop emailing me. Stop texting me. Stop asking me. There's no problem. The American
Can I
fans.
translate it?
Yeah.
You're just saying to the audience, please, everybody's texting and asking just,
The translator's trying to tell Fedor in English.
I'm reminding, I'm not professional translator, just helping.
Just a professional hottie.
Он говорит, что я свою аудиторию напоминаю, пожалуйста, не пишите мне